I'm very depressed today. I wonder if there's anything that I can find to do. I mean, I already have half the world hating me already. Gee whiz. Wait, what the fuck is this?
Hello, welcome to a special edition of Coffee with the Tig. I am by myself today. I am speaking on behalf of the whole community as being a longtime member of the NASCAR Racing 2003 season community, NR2K, NR2003, whatever you want to call it. Um, Last night, yesterday afternoon, some idiot going by the name of New World, 21-year-old asshat. I'm sorry, there's no other word for it.
Whoa, dude. Settle down. That's very rude. You're calling me 21, which I'm not 21, and then you're calling me an asshat, which I don't have an ass on my head. So that's not fair, Mr. Coffee with the Tig.
Has posted a video or a blog on YouTube about him taking other people's work, recreating what they have done, and then redistributing it or just tearing it down or whatever. He just wants to think that he's God, and he thinks that he's got the right to do whatever he wants with whatever he wants whenever he wants. This guy's completely wrong. um I am strong against this guy. Anybody who follows me should be against this guy too. He's not good for the community. He's causing an uproar. He's already caused at least two track makers that I know of to consider quitting. One has actually decided to quit. John Norton, don't quit. Wild Customs and Cars and R2K track builder, don't quit. Don't listen to this guy. He's nothing but a spoiled, rotten little brat who thinks he owns the world or the world owes him something. Um, it's not right. It's not right. Okay. Those of us have been in this community for as long as I have been.
I wish I could continue playing you the video, but Joe Dirt talked for about 10 minutes, and it was mostly him just saying, I really don't want to curse, I have to keep myself under control, but this has really made me mad. I'm sipping my coffee, I, I am mad. Look at my new studio. I'm mad. I'm angry. But I don't want to do that, but I will mention some of the basic points of what he made in the video, which basically was a lot of entitlement. And which is funny because that's what's been thrown at me on my end, is that I'm entitled. You want everybody to post their tracks, even though they're not finished. You know, that's entitlement. Look at this new generation. They're all about gimme, gimme. But then this fucking guy makes a video saying he should be banned from everywhere. We all need to come together and shit on this guy so hard that we run him out, and he's banned from everywhere. Everybody should just ban this guy. If he's a part of your forum, ban him. And it's like, dude, that is straight up the most entitled thing I've heard this entire time. And this guy did it in a video form. So that's what's even more fucking funny, is I get to look this crazy fucking guy right in his fucking eyeballs and hear him say this stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like, ignorant shit. It made my day, honestly, because it was really fucking funny. Because he honestly looked quite uncomfortable during the entire thing. And it makes me laugh that people are so connected to this. It's like a vitriol feeling that, like, you're gonna fucking explode in like 2 seconds if you don't get your way. If I don't just immediately stop what I'm doing, it's gonna give you a heart attack. Don't want to hurt old Joe Dirt's stomach lining. Caffeine destroys the stomach lining. Gives you a tummy ache. See that Pepto-Bismol? That's what I use it for, boy. Now we're about to get into the fun part of the video, which is basically where I show you some of the hate comments that I've received so far. Which, I knew that this was going to happen, and this is why I already had this planned, but I wanted to read some of these comments so we can actually see, like, the type of people that we're dealing with. The people that are saying, wow, wow, you're so selfish. You just want everything. Nobody can have anything private in this game. You just want everything, don't you? But we're gonna start with this guy first. It was on the NR2003 subreddit. KB sucks. Kyle Busch sucks. Wow. It's probably a kid, which kind of makes this a little bit fucked up, but it's kind of funny. But he says, if they're private tracks, I will rip him to shreds. Or I'll come to your house and I'll hurt you. If I swear to God, if you post any of these fake waste tracks to this game, I swear to fucking God, you motherfucker, you. Our next comment is going to be this one from Jacob C62 on Sim Racing Design, which, by the way, that thread was full of fucking nonsense. But let's go ahead and read this guy's comment here. He said, to quote myself from Facebook as well, he's going to be kicked to the curb by other members of the community. He's also going to find himself less likely to have access to tracks, whether they're league edits or not, now that he's posted this. Not to mention how many people he's going to piss off by releasing scratch-made tracks. I'm not releasing scratch-made tracks, number one, but let's go ahead and continue. Regardless if 3DOs have been borrowed from other tracks or not, that are technically of the IP of their respective creator. Do you think that's how that works? Do you think that when you put a 3DO in Sandbox that it keeps the IP of the creator? Oh my God, you don't even know what you're talking about. This comment's a little bit more on the funny side, and, you know, it's on Sim Racing Design, so what can I expect? I hope that it's funny. But here we go. It's from That One Shredder. Wait a second, did somebody already say something about shredding me? Oh my God, are you KB Sucks from the NR2003 subreddit? Dude, that would be delicious. I would love that fucking shit. But let's go ahead and read his comment. Let's not ignore the fact that he's recording his video outside because he's probably one of those guys who never even sees the light of day. He doesn't want to show off how many empty bags of Doritos, pop bottles, cigarette butts, and McDonald's bags he has laying around. Stupid sack of shit probably eats Cheese Whiz off of Cheetos while drinking out of a 3-liter bottle of Mountain Dew. Hell, and that's probably just the basement of Mommy's house. But seriously, this is not good for the community. Even I had a falling out with certain members of a certain league. I didn't share their versions of a track. It's kind of like personal property. That's where you're wrong, champ. It's not personal property. Yeah, you can spend lots and lots and lots of hours on a track, but the second that you post it to the internet, it is no longer in your possession. You released it to the public, so now that means that anybody in their right mind can go and fucking edit the shit. Even in their wrong mind. I can be completely fucking crazy, and I could write Big Dick Bandit on the front straightaway, and then I could post that somewhere, and if they take it down, that's fine. But I still was able to edit it. You know what I'm saying? You understand that shit? The second that you post something to the internet, you no longer have any control over what the fuck somebody's gonna do to it. And you have to understand that. If you want to keep... If we all want to keep doing this shit with this game, we all have to understand that that's how the fucking shit works. Because it is. That's how the internet works. You have to take this shit into your stupid fucking head and realize it. Because we'll probably have a lot less problems. There's tons of other video games that have communities where there's reposts and edits of somebody else's shit and nobody has a fucking problem with it. And this is a game that's dying. Why do you have a problem with it? It's not that big of a fucking issue. Why do you need permission? If the community ends up finding out that your certain edit of a track stinks fucking nuts, then everybody will say, wow, that sucked. and nobody'll download it. That's how it should work. It should be anybody can do whatever the fuck they want. Instead of it just being I'm gonna sit on my track for 10 years and you don't have permission to even look at it or touch it. It's mine. You don't, I bet you money, you don't own that logo, that property value logo, or some shit, like some Dollar General logo. You don't own the right to have that on a fucking track on a 15-year-old game. I bet you don't. You know that I'm right. You know that I'm right. And you're mad. You're mad. You're mad that I'm right. Ain't that some shit?